But if we're to really go on the body count thing, bazalwane ningcole bazalwane. So literally for me, that exercise was to say, if there's any judgmental mindset, shake it off. Shake it off, because what? And you're doing it for free. You're doing it for free. Welcome to the Safe Space Chats podcast with Madam Speaker. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self-Life. Bazalwane, I am so excited today, because of the guest that is sitting next to me. And I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. If you are sitting down, my friend, why are you sitting down? Stand up. Standing ovation for the beautiful. Introduce yourself, my darling.
Hi guys, I'm Xoli Mfeka. I'm a YouTuber, porn actress.
Yes.
You
are here by flesh.
Hello.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me, my darling.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your upbringing, where you grew up from.
Oh, mina ngikhulele eMahosi eWestmead ngase Ijut campus.
Okay.
So, yeah, ngikhule sogogo noma nomkhulu. Yeah, ngayinganagogo nje most of the time because umkhulu was out working and stuff. Being nganagogo, hey, the shower. Yo, any little thing.
Yeah.
Being shower because ugogo, I think into emenza ukuthi abe strict kakhulu mina. Ukuthi uma wangitholisa esamncane. Yabo, so she didn't want no mistake with me. Yabo, so she was just very strict.
Sure.
For my liking.
And how do you think that beating affected you? Because, for some of us, we feel like it did us good, but we don't want to do it with our kids and stuff.
Yo, I know it really affected me, Shem, because ngiqedile isikole fine, but now sengimdala, I feel like ngikwazi like ukukhuluma, I can't react. Yabo, like, because it's being quiet and just taking things in has always been my coping mechanism. Like bakujwayela, bakuthethisa, you have to, because afanele uphendule manje. Mathuke aphendula, they talk back.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to that. I'm only starting now at my adulthood to go to, okay, as in I need to react, I need to talk, I need to be out there. I look into this Aram.
And how is that going for you now, trying to, speak openly?
No, manje, I don't want to be at spaces where I'm not wanted or needed. I don't try and force it, my situation. If I'm out of your way.
So are you a person with friends?
Yes, I have friends. Yeah, and abanye abangani bami, they are clingy, so I need to be out there. Abanye they just chilled and I'm like, if ungangiphendulanga sharp,
yeah.
Ngizokubona next week or tomorrow, whatever. I'm going with the flow.
Yeah. With me, because I'm loud. I'm sure by the time you got here, like, okay, this one is speaker on camera and off camera.
Yeah.
And because of me being this outspoken, I'm one of those people that when I now have to have like conversations with my friends, for example, they'll be going like, yo, you want to go, Madam Speaker, on me? And I always prepare them in advance. Like, if we're going to have a conversation, which I know you're probably going to cry, because I guess when as my friend, if you have to tell me something, you have to tell me my news in Dawazam.
Yes.
And you don't do it. I mean, when an opportunity is presented, I will tell you your news. I will tell you, show me, Lana, you are. You understand? Do you have such friends?
Yes, I do have such friends. Usbo, actually. Usbo is so direct. Manje, it comes off as being mean, yabo. Imanje, like saying goes, okay, no, I'm taking it, yabo.
Yeah.
Because I've also learned over the years, Sabanga Nuguti, she means no harm. Yabo. She's just telling me, Uguti, lalela, uyapeta, you should be doing this. This is how you should be doing it. Yabo. Because I'm so used to, mengihlala nomuntu and ngimtshela indaba zakhe. It's always been just polite, like, no, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing it like this. No, I'm not saying, flopile away, flop. I don't do that to my friends. I'm just like, I'm always like, I'm trying to find out the root of the problem.
Yes.
I'm not just like, hey,
because for me, I really appreciate, I value friends who really tell me. Because I know that it's unbelievable. For some people would think nobody would ever tell me any. I have those friends who would say, listen, you're going to sit down here now and you're going to keep quiet. I'm going to be the one who's talking. And even though I know that whatever it is that they're going to, because I'm very stubborn, whatever it is they're going to say, I'm not going to like it per se, but I would take it. You know, I'll take it with a pinch of salt and whatever. So such friends, for me, I feel like they hold really, really like special places in my heart because I feel like without them, I ngabe sengifile manje. Yes.
Yeah.
So do you feel like such friends are necessary even though
No, they are very necessary. Yeah, you need nje umuntu ozothi hayi njalo nje ozoba soft nani. Yeah, so that's why I don't feel guilty because like I'm the softer friend.
Yeah.
Fanele nje ube ne balance ma umuntu. It's okay, this is who I'm going when I need like yabo ukuthi angitshele ngempela like what I don't want to hear or kanjani. Yeah, because now I have those polite friends just like me. But ay mama ke. Sizomisa kanjani yabo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need a bit of both.
Actually, you are what men need when they say we want a woman umfazi onomoyo phansi. Have you seen the trend that's going on TikTok now? Khona lo sisi unomoyo phansi so shuthi kudingakala abantu abanjengawe.
No, I think I don't like I always wanted to be like a man's favorite. I think manje I don't care. You know? And I'm always different with men. With men, if we're not friends, ufunani. I'm always
specific.
Ufunani because wow, sprinkle. I am different with men now. Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like for the don't care part. My favorite. Ne?
Yeah.
So, going back to you growing up with your grandparents,
yes.
ne?
Yeah.
How was life like, you know, growing up before we enter adulthood and start working? Because we're working now. Yeah.
It was nice, Shem. Bangiphathe kahle, especially ugogo nomkhulu. Umkhulu was very strict. Engifundisa clinic you know, gogula. Fanele ngifunde ukupheka, ngiclean. Yo, and I always hated Sundays because uvuswa ngenkani kuthiwa hamba isonto. Yo, ngithi ngiyayigulisa bangayingeni leyo. If ugogo had a condition, if awuye esontweni fanele sibe ku-clean la endlini. Besibe ku-clean, wash izitsha, uphekile, yonke into nje. She used to say yonke into tip top.
Everything must be tip top when she gets home.
Kube yikhindi nje. I was just like, yo,
so what did you opt to? Did you opt for going to church or cleaning?
Sometimes I opt for just cleaning. Sometimes I opt to just go to church because, well, I'm stressed. But overall, it was a great childhood.
Yeah.
Although bengayigodlala nezinye ingane because no kugcwele groundini da. Yo,
so they were really overprotective of you.
Hayi bebengafuni nix yabo, even if kunomsebenzi ngasekhaya they're like there's 3 Mfeka households. So ukuthi siyangale, she would ahambe nami, not like ingane ihamba zodwa and uzohamba nami mesebuya futhi endlini. It's not like ngizoyihambela ngekhaya. No, sihamba sonke girl. Awuyindawo.
Yo, I don't know, maybe when you'll tell me how that affected you, because me personally at home I was like the black sheep. I was the child engezwa.
Oh yeah.
I was the problem child, ne? Because my dad was so strict as well. Because my mom passed when we were still young, you know. So he was really trying to protect us from, you know, falling pregnant, abafana, whatever. But it didn't stop me. You know, it actually influenced me to being the person that I am today.
Hello.
So it got to a point where this one time I got caught. Ukuthi ngiphume ngewind. Girl.
I'm Bushlufa.
Yeah. Because that's how strict they were. Because I can relate when you're saying your grandmother was really strict, you're not allowed to do anything, right? And this one time they caught me, ukuthi ngiphume ngewind. If it was not for my grandmother, my dad just managed to grab one single. You lama one.
Yes.
He managed to grab just one from my head because my grandmother was here. He's like, you're not going to kill her while I'm still alive. If my grandmother was not there, I'm going to be dead meat right now. But that didn't stop me from being the person that I am. It actually got to a point where there was buckler proofs only in my room. But that didn't stop me.
Awakho nje.
Yes.
Wow.
So for you, so for you, them being able to be that overprotective, how did that then affect you in your adulthood?
Ukuthi angisagive amafaki manje. Just I'm like, okay, I want to do this, let me do it.
Yeah.
This will make me happy, this will make sense to me, this is my life. Because esikoleni, bekufika at high school, bekufika motivational speaker, and this one time after high school, impilo zoyiphila, it's yours. Yabo ungaphileli abazali and stuff like that. I think it really hit me because ngisakhula bebe strict abazali, and I was just if they say no to this, it's no. And I eventually got tired. After I was like, it's sorry.
Ne? So you also started misbehaving?
After school, after high school, I was like, okay, pasegile, because being funneling food and stuff. Then I ended up working.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe go June, same year, ngasebenze wimpi. Just to make ends meet for myself. Yes. Find my perfume. Hello.
Yes.
So when I started making my own money and yabong sizekai here and there, I was just like, yo, ngeke phela. Ngicala ngiyabuya late.
The grandmother was still on
yes.
your neck.
I figured as in I'm just gonna take it in.
You took it in even when you were an adult, a young adult.
Yeah, I was really just fed up with everything. Cause ngifundile like kanti ngishayisa nini ngomoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think I had that. Kanti umoya ushayisa nini la. Also like I had a brother stored too much. And I've realized they're very easy to bamxolele.
Yeah.
So
they're easy on that's lenient nje kancane.
But I'm like, I always knew it's unfair. I think at this school I was just like, yo, awungeke phela.
You had to be like,
I was like, Senila, I'm sorry.
Do you feel like that do you feel robbed of your childhood? Like looking at how other kids were playing and everything when they were younger and you being locked up?
50% nje I was robbed. Cause like bengakhulumi freely. Bengiphendula uma saying something nje.
Yeah.
And like I'm correct or something.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't I bo? So I was really scared of just being outspoken, talking for myself, nan. Even if into ingangiphathe kahle, I'll just keep quiet because I'm so used to keeping quiet. I'm like, hey, okay, bayazi ukuthi benzani badala mos. Yabo. So ngikhule nayo nje lona, I'm like, hey, okay.
Sure. And then you enter adulthood, sithandwa sami, take me through. Phela I'm here, I'm with you.
Hey, ngiyaqala.
Wimpy.
Ngiyaqala abafana, they're starting to recognize me. Wait, in high school bengigqoka uniform engaka. Engaka. And nje. And bengishaya nge-afro, ngikame bese ngithi
Girl, I'm sure no boy even looked your direction.
Sonke esikoleni, I've always been in baggy clothes, yabo. So when I started working after high school, eWimpy, now sengigqoka nje ilegging or jean, high-waisted jeans. Guys are starting to notice me like, okay, lume kahle.
Yazi.
Okay, lume kahle. And then started dating kahle, like freely. Ngaqoma here and there. Hey, bangikhalisa abafana.
Yeah, abafana the boys.
Hayi bangikhalisa abafana, but we move, yabo. And njengoba sengiqalile vele nasekhaya senginamanga, sengithi hey, siyafunda, we have this sengiqama manga. Yo, the amount of lies you want to make or izinto eyishoyo again for abafana.
Over the boys.
Yo,
cabanga wena uqale late inkosi yami.
But I did date in primary. I dated like 2 girls. because I always, I think I was more like a tomboy.
Yeah.
And then ngathanda nomfana at high school, but it wasn't really serious. And then sayihlukanela nje.
Yeah.
But I think after high school, that's when I started really, really dating. Like, ngiyakuthanda nami ngiyakuthanda. Yabo, into kanjalo. So yeah.
Dating now today as we talk, do you date boys, girls, both?
I know. I date anyone I like.
Is it?
Yeah.
You are that free spirited.
Hello.
So the day I want to explore, I must holla.
But do you know abantu who are not straight people, let me put it like that, are very baphathisana ikhanda.
Okay.
Because now I'm gonna fall in love with you. I'm gonna like you. I'm gonna see my future with you.
Jiggy jiggy.
When you're exploring,
hey.
I'm in there.
Ngiyakuyuza wena.
And then boom.
Ha. Sekufika umfana.
Sekufika umfana suyashintsha manje.
Or sengimithi manje.
Oh, so mithi or so suyabhoreka because you're done exploring. So I really don't like dating. As I'm dating umuntu straight, a woman, and it just didn't end well. I was heartbroken. Kabuhlungu.
Cabanga, we think the boys are worse. Kanti the girls can also didad you.
Women.
Sure.
Women though. Life.
Guys, we're not safe, Mus, in this world. Where's the safety?
I think I lost weight. Drastically.
So I must stay away. I must not even try it.
Please.
Stick to my lane.
Please, I'm not for exploring.
Ne? Yeah. Okay, boys, listen, I'm back on your side now. You can date me. Ne? I thought maybe I could try. But apparently, yeah, ziyabuya ngalaphaya. Okay, so you said in the beginning that one of the things that you do, or your job, you're a porn star.
Yes.
How did it start?
Indlala.
Yes. Because ube usebenze wimpi nje.
Sisi.
Khona umuntu osebenza iwimpi namanje.
Ngangifunda sengikhohle Elangeni College. Ngisasebenze wimpi. And then I finished Elangeni College, then I went to UNISA. Into eyangixaka kakhulu ukuthi ngafunda, NSFAS was funding. How cheeky, heavy. I'm like a varsity girl now. I'm in the mode. Yabo ngiyafunda ngiyapasa. Yabo. How next thing, I'm a fancy. Kwasho kwacima kwafuthi amalangabi. So I go back home. I'm like, first, na imali registration, and this is not coming through. Lapo, it was, I think, in the middle of the year, like April. I'm like, hey, bo, kanjan manch.
They just cut you just like that.
Boo, pants.
Hey, bo.
I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to send imali. They were just like, how? Ish. Like, abang nezanga nje, like, ukuthi hey, bo, kanjan manje, sihlanise le mali. Well, everyone was just relaxed.
Or is it because maybe they didn't have it, Nabo? Or they were not prepared for that?
No. They were not prepared. Because if I So, but that time I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I was just like, nahlala phansi kushubeka nje. Yabo, ngizohlala phansi. I don't have ngisasebenzi. Yeah. Ngicabange fast. Kwaphela lo nyaka nje.
Were you at home the whole year?
Ngazama ukubela eSpani, and then I tried other jobs. La ngihlala khona the firms. Kuyagqilazwana laphayana, the labor is too much. I'm just like, yo, not this again.
Yeah.
And ngazama ukubuza indaba registration the following year. Yabo nje yonke into it was doing this. Everything, it seemed like everything ebengiyizama was just not working.
Yeah.
Ngiyabona phela isikhathi siyahamba. I don't have a job. Ngihlala ekhaya.
Did it ever cross your mind that maybe you want to jump off a bridge or commit suicide or anything like that because I want a direction by that time?
No. I just wanted to do something. Also, I was pursuing acting, and then ngihamba my auditions. Yo, nakhona nje. Uthi left.
Sure.
His table. What must happen? This is the following year. I'm like auditioning. There were auditions for MTV Base in Durban, ngahamba ngakhona, and then I forgot the lines. I just wanted to cry. Jehovah. What must happen?
The same Jehovah you were running away from when they say go to church.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And nale mali ngiyang ma auditions ngagogo uyayizama like hey patanisa. I'm like, yo, I'm tired. Something must give. And then I'm on social media vele, posting and stuff. And then someone said, Aibo, when I should be on OnlyFans, the same pictures you post on Instagram,
Yeah.
you can start off and post them on OnlyFans.
Was it somebody that's close to you or somebody that was just seeing potential in you?
No, it was just a girl who just saw potential. Now I'm being booga, following yak, I'm like, 400 and something followers. This is the real page. And then I started Googling, investigating, what is OnlyFans? Some people just paid for
Because
pictures.
I only knew, like, please forgive my ignorance. I only knew OnlyFans from you after I started consuming content of the interviews that you did. Kabang, ngimdala kangaka.
We pet a guy.
Ah.
So I was like, and then I did a post on Twitter. I'm also going on OnlyFans. Oh, Ngati, should I go on OnlyFans or something that goes along those lines? And they were like, yeah, let's go, Ngati.
I'm sure it was men.
Yeah. And then nga sign up. It wasn't easy signing up as well. So nga sign up, but eventually got approved. Then ngaqala ngathi okay, ngiqale kancane kancane. And we'll get there. It started like that.
And yeah. And then that's when you started making money out of it. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me not when you can continue.
Then I started making money. Yabo, if you're not used to making 7K a week on doing nothing, just posting, you're like, this is a scam. Let me just keep posting because people kept subscribing to your
yeah,
it's really happening.
So you started now rolling in cash now. You realize this is working for me.
Zangen. And I think I had a balance of like something 30K. That's let me try and withdraw. It's real because I can't go around and boasting about hey, we're making money.
We part.
So then I started making withdrawal 15K. Yo, I wanted to cry. Yo, ingena. Yo, God is alive.
Now that God is alive now. So fast forward to today, because now you are known everywhere. It's not only a matter of OnlyFans. No, somebody here behind the scenes was also saying that she's a fan of your content, of your adult content. So yes, we consume, right?
Yeah,
when you got to this point where you are known everywhere, like including family members, people you grew up with, people you went to school with, I want to know how the stigma was like that time.
It was too much. Yo, and again, I think Bengila, because I thought what happens on OnlyFans stays on OnlyFans.
Okay.
And then, lento kalanga leaks. People were leaking the content. I was like, yo. And then on Facebook, someone on Facebook wangithumela a clip of my video. But, Haibo, is this not you? Haibo, yo, you mean Angelo? I think so. So I'm like thinking, so every post is a post here. There's like 95% timeline man. And that was before I even made a withdrawal. So yo, maybe everything was for nothing, yabo. Then I made a withdrawal. I said, I'm making my money, but yo, yo, because
after your grandmother did such a good job of making sure you stay in the house, the next thing,
yo, I started going on Property 24. I'm not relaxed anymore. I'm like, I have to make a plan, and because I don't think I'm strong enough to just
yeah.
So I looked for a place here in Joburg. My friends were like, I know, get a place mhlambe eMhlanga ngathi yay into ehlangene neTheku
Yeah.
ngiyahamba ngiyabaleka mina la and then ngahamba ke ngatshela uma ngathi no I got a job ngala eJoburg. I wish me luck. But I angibuza like any parent ukuthi tholile indawo nani. I'm like yeah yonke into. Ngathi ngifika ngala ngathi ngithi vela bese keduze kwami they not on my face. Now I can call my mom ngimtshela ukuthi this is how I'm making a living and stuff like that. She didn't take it like yabo. She was like, hey, the signs were there, Mos.
Ne.
Signs were there.
Ha.
But have you thought this through, sana lwami?
As a concerned parent, yeah.
Bazokuthuka, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Ngathi, yay, I'm in it, ke manje. Bayangigqugquzela manje ukuthi.
So, but then tell me, Uti, what gave you that courage? Because, Mama, sometimes when you are whatever that happens in our lives, there are so many things that happen to us that will cause people to stigmatize us.
Yes.
And it takes a lot for each individual to be so it's whatever. Even with me, it took a lot for me to say, "I hamba nofa," you know. So what did it take for you to get to a point where you don't even care what anybody has to say? Because from the upbringing and how you were molded, and now this.
Yeah. I think I just in terms of ngithe fuck it. It's how the world being treated ngakhona. Yabo. I was a good girl. Ngingahluphe ekhaya, ngiphasa kahle. Ngidropa lo NSFAS wakhona ngisaphasa kahle. Yabo like ngenza yonke into ngolayini. And it's ngiyahlonipha and but it's just not clicking.
Yeah.
Yabo. Abantu osikhotheni laba basekhaya they say hey miyeke udlile sibanibani. I'm just like I'm working my ass off.
Yeah.
Working my ass off. And mina bengithi ngifuna imali esikole it's just nje yikho yabo. And I was like this is not working.
Yeah.
This formula is not working. Let's change the formula. So that's okay. Let's go. I think I also had that thing before Mfeka. I go, sebezongixosha kahle ke manje.
Yeah, because you're not a favorite anyway.
Yes, vele ayishayisana. Eish. Sebezongixosha vele nami sengimedladlanyana ngale yabo. So yeah. To my surprise, ngatshela uma over the phone. She took it in. What's your understander? I was like, understander?
Njani?
Kanjani wena uthatha kanje? Yabo? I was like, and then my dad called, hi, we behind you, blah, blah, blah. Hey, bro. I was like, hey, man.
Are these the same people who have been number 5 lava?
I'm like, hey, man. But I think you're Kalisa, and I was just like, as in, let me just push more and do this as much as I enjoy doing it and having money, etc., etc. And then, because they were like, we're going to take in any criticism, blah, 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 on your behalf. Yeah. Yeah, so I was like,
You know what I think, Minane? I think maybe the reason why your parents they gave you a reaction which is different to what you expected is because they tried all they could to make sure that they do what they think is best for you. You understand that?
Yeah.
So beyond a certain point, Nazi, we are trying our best with our kids. So some of us who have kids, we are trying our best to give our kids the best. Yabo. So whatever outcome it will be beyond us. The rest, you know. So I feel like maybe they were at that point now.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. Okay. No, I understand from their perspective, but I was shocked. Oh my God, I was like, oh.
But it inspired you to keep going.
That's the only thing. I think if it wasn't for that, Bamana would say, don't come back here. I think I would have been like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also now, when you go back home, how's the treatment now with people around? And do you feel that thing you would say, you know?
No.
None of that.
No. They're very welcoming. Hi, Xoli. It's not awkward.
Yeah.
Although first times being used, uxolo wonke ayibona imbonile and stuff like that. But yeah, ngenza ngibe skeptical nokuthi ngifike ekhaya yabo, because and then ngafika and it's just not as bad as I've pictured it. Hayi bayabingelela, sabingelelana like the usual. Yabo. It's not hectic ukuthi hey umuntu owasho ukuthi like they get looks is my mom. Yeah, but umana ke akanendaba nje namuntu, she's just like yo.
Which is good for her, because I mean she was not gonna survive all of that.
Yeah, so bazoba strong.
You know, so many. I think I had a conversation with a guy who was into crime, you know, and everything, and that's what was making the family survive. You understand? So obviously the tongue lash and the, you know,
Yes.
bazo criticize abantu bakubheke somehow, but at the end of the day, the same people who are doing that to you, they don't butter your bread.
They don't.
They don't butter your bread.
Don't.
So it's always, you know, better to focus on what butters your bread. But in your line of work, what has been, because mina, if we can say the episode maibe ngami, ubi therapist yami, ngikutshele ngowami umsebenzi. Oh Jehovah. Ikhanda. So in your line of work, what has been like your biggest challenge so far?
My biggest challenge is just not really. Do I have a biggest challenge? I think the biggest challenge in my line of work, mina, is just people are mean. Yeah, but it was a challenge, but now it's not. It's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, but there's nothing new. But yo, it was good. And then it was.
And what was the worst comment or interaction that you've ever had?
I think it was a comment. They said something about my parents.
Sure.
Ukuthi by akekho umzali or abazali abasile who can let ingane yenze lento and accept them. Yo, ngisuka endlini angazi. Yo, ngithatha ummess. It really hit me, because when it comes to me, I take it. Criticism, the mean comments, I'm like, and futhi namanje ngisawabuka, I don't pay attention to them. Just oh, okay.
Yeah.
For sure, like,
yeah.
Next. Yeah, well. But yo, when you come for my parents or family, it's another story. Yeah, but it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Because they accepted, because they can't change.
Now, when people can't shake you, they'll go for the people. They go to where it hurts the most.
Yeah.
They go for the people that they know. If we hit here, it's gonna hurt. The worst comment that I've ever had, because I'm controversial in my own right,
yes.
right? The worst comment that I ever had was on Christmas Day, 2023. Somebody said to me, "You are one person that if you died, I would celebrate." Yeah. So mina ngiyaphendula, you know. But in all honesty, there are some comments that they will really hit you even when you are sleeping. And I mean, my thing, ngiyaphendula, I attend therapy a lot. What is your go-to therapeutic thing when such things are happening, or before this time when you are over it?
No, namanje, there are still comments that hit home. Directed to me or my family. Yeah. No, it's not like that. It's just some days you feel it. Some days it's just like, it's one of those days.
And what do you do when you feel it?
When I feel it, I just chill or go out with friends. Because one thing I've noticed, if and all the comments, your day is not going to finish. It's going to drag.
Yeah.
And I've also realized that and people don't interact now in Galindlela, about interact now.
True.
So it's just like, so I always just like, hey, friend, let's go out, or let's chill in Lini, or let me come to your place. Let's chill, let's listen to, because wow.
Because you know, sometimes the same people who are mean to you on the socials, when they see you, they want to take selfies with you.
Hey. Ile angixaka lento.
Yeah.
But angisona lo muntu lo onaka ukuthi ubani ocommentile nani so I just move and if ngibona comments click on your profile I block. I'm not one person also look at checker nani because now ngiyazwela yabo so I don't want zela kakhulu manje sengiyaphendulana uzosho okunye okugwesi.
Yeah, and also remember when you were brought up in a way that you don't, you know, no matter, even if now as an adult, you are trying to come out and speak, there are certain things certain traits that don't really go away.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we're going to go to a question. There's a question that I want to ask everybody. Everybody's been waiting for this question. Ne? And the reason why, okay, let me ask the question first. And then I'll tell you the reason why I have this question. We're going to start. Where are we starting? Amaru can't start with a guest. Must we start with a guest? No. We have to start here.
Yeah.
Ndibu. Yeah,
Hello.
we are starting here. We are starting with Ndibu, ne? Mm-hmm. It's either you can give me a number, or if the number is more than 5, you will say pass.
Okay.
What's your body count?
Pass.
Where's it? What's your body count? What? I
I didn't see this
just say
coming.
pass. Give me a number, gay. Why are you not giving me a number?
Let's see number.
Aye. Mama Zala, close your ears, Mama Zala. Zintle, what's your body count? 3. Okay. Where can you? I must pass. Hi, bo.
Pass.
Itu girl. Pass. You. Lorraine, I must pass. Eva Salwan. Me, as the Speaker of the Nation, my body count is. I will pass the question over to our
Oh my
guest.
God. I
Only
know
one is your-
pass on my viewers.
We are passing now. Okay. The reason why I did this little exercise, ne, I wasn't sure whether I was doing it in the beginning or in the middle. Ne? The reason why I did it is because I was having a conversation with Okanye during the course of the week. I was like, okay, I'm not so sure how the conversation is going to go with you because you are an adult content creator. It's something that I've never really been exposed to 100%, right?
yeah.
But going back to the issue of stigma, you are probably one of the people that are stigmatized to be having 1 million plus body count simply because of the work that you do,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And the conversation that I was having with Ukanye was that, you know, Mama, the difference between, I guess it's me trying to psychologically prepare myself to sit with you,
Yes.
and if there's any judgment in me, I've realized once I don't have it, then I will get rid of it. Ne?
Yeah.
I said to Kanye, you know, Mama, if we were to be fair, ne, Xoli, she's doing her thing on camera.
Yes.
Us, bazalwane, we are frying
Nakhona.
the GPC behind. Cameras are off, the lights are off.
Mm-hmm.
And to a certain degree, we would want to feel like we are better than Xoli because she's doing it in front of the camera, but we are doing it behind the scenes. But if we were to really, I mean, a body count doesn't matter to me. But if we were to really go on the body count thing, bazalwane ningcole bazalwane. So literally for me, that exercise was to say, if there's any judgmental mindset,
Yeah.
shake it off. Shake it off because what?
I poo.
And you're doing it for free.
That detox.
You're doing it for free. So I want us to talk future, ne? We're gonna start here. Kids. Do you see yourself having kids?
Pass.
Why?
I don't like kids. Like I like them. But nje,
Okay. Let's do it like this, ne? For some people,
Yeah.
ne, this is me trying to drive a point home. For some people, the reason why they don't like kids is because of how they were raised, right? And for some people, it's because of the traumatic experiences that they saw from people around them, right?
Yeah.
And for some people, because their body is beautiful, they don't want to spoil it and they feel like giving a man a child, because obviously I can see you must have a baby with a man.
Yeah,
That
obviously.
man is taking something out of you. Looking at it with those options and something in between, some of the things that I've not counted, give me a reason, ma'am.
The reason is I feel like I was robbed
Okay.
in Sakula. Like I didn't like leave like any other kids. Like saying I mean, I ain't dating. So also being firstborn, yabo. So I was looking after abalandelayo. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
And then musuku and you're like, hey,
Sure.
never that. Ngiyaphuma la.
Ne.
Yabo. So ngakhula, I thought it was just the face. And I realized I really don't like kids. Is it right nje? Ngu-auntie nje, ngu-auntie, auntie Xoli.
Yeah.
Phela lapha. I just wanna live my life however I want or I see fit. Nje, ngishonele nale. But ingane, I think it's on limit.
Ne.
Also, I feel in my experiences growing up, I feel like you can never know 100% ukuthi kwenzakalani empilweni yengane yakho, yabo. And I'll feel guilty for not knowing. Yabo shuthi sengizo ingane izokhula ngila because of my experiences projects manje enganeni yami and stuff. Ngifuna ukuba umzali, umngani, therapist, everything, yabo. That will take so much of my time. Mentally, physically, financially, so I don't want ingane abantu ifike nje izothi
Ne.
yeah.
To be quite honest, I know this is me sounding so bad. My Jesus, I have 2 children. I love them.
Yeah.
Ne? Maybe I might have another one when I have a millionaire boyfriend. Ne? But, Sana, I wish I was you. I wish I was you. I wish I didn't have kids because I feel like, honestly speaking, when it comes to the limiting part, I totally agree with you because I would not be sitting in the same place where I'm sitting now. I feel like having kids, in as much as they bring this joy and they make us happy and everything,
Yes.
but to a certain degree, they make you not take spontaneous decisions because you are thinking
Exactly.
about them. Yabo. So honestly speaking, I would not trade my kids for anything. Unfortunately, they're born, and I love them. But yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But I want to find out from you, Uguti, are you sure, Uguti, subconsciously, I don't want to put things in your mouth. Ne?
Yeah.
I don't want to put words when you'll say them yourself. Does it not have anything to do with the fact that when you look at your childhood being raised in the manner that you were, where they felt like they were shielding you, right?
Yeah.
To you, then going the adult content route, your fear is that your child might do the same thing.
No, I don't have.
Okay, so meaning that the reason why I'm asking that is that I want to find out from you if your maybe your cousin or your younger sister, if you have, ne,
Yeah, I have.
was to come to you and say, Xoli, I want you to guide me in the line of work that you're doing because I want to do the same thing. Yes, angithi mina, if I'm in the engineering field,
Yes.
my child or my younger sister comes and says, sis, I also want to do engineering. I'll tell them, don't do electrical, boring. If you like Amma Hills, you know what, you will be miserable when you're at work. So don't do it. Do this one instead. So when, if let's say your sister, even if you had that child, comes to you and says, guide me in the line of work that you are in now. I want you to be completely honest with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tricky question. I think nganqaba.
Why, mama?
Because ingenza lo msebenzi because angithi ngangifuna imali and I was in a bad space. When you're in a good space, singakufundisa.
Okay.
Please.
I like the way I like where we are going. Ne? What is so wrong with the work that you're doing that you would not want your little sister to do it?
No, it's stigmatization. I don't know if I said it right. I think I didn't grow up wanting to be like a sex worker. Just situations. Then I decided, let me take this route, and it just happened to work for me. And then I was singing Tanda, I just started liking it because if I'm the lifestyle, my living, then now I'm comfortable. It takes a lot. And always you need to look good, So I don't think, I don't think you'd want to be sexualized for the rest of your life. Yabo? Because I'm a skits manje. I'm on YouTube. I'll do a post about Ngisechimini. So, hey, uyalungiselela, snacks like, guys, I'm just working out. I'm human. I'm just working out. So everything is reference to what I'm doing for a living, which is just so whack, sana. And it's so unfair, but it's just how things work if usebenza kule industry. Until maybe, so I don't think, ngambuza na ukuthi, I don't think you'd want to be sexualized for the rest of your life like that. Because some comments are just like, yeah, man, I'm like, so?
Does it mean I must not dress up now?
Yeah, well, oh, so I'm dressed up now. It's just like, oh, we prefer you naked. It's so exhausting.
It's exhausting. I mean, I can relate in a sense that because I was one person who was vocal about my divorce, now I'm stigma. I carry the divorce stigma. It's either you are the divorce advocate or, hey, ex yakho ikuphi manje? I'm sure uyazisola. Or next man. It's always, comments are always around the whole thing of.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now I want you to bring it home. Mina, owami usisi omncane ozobukela le video. If she said she wanted to do the work, that now it's not even attached to you because I it's when that one was home because it's your cousin, it's your child, it's your sister.
Yeah.
Now it's my sister.
Why?
Coming to you, saying, Xoli, I want to enter the line of work. Does it matter ukuthi it's anybody else's sister or you would not advise anybody to be in the line of work that you're in?
No, it's not like I'd not advise. It's just it needs to be something that you really, really want to do.
Okay.
You need to, like, can't just have to have a plan. Because mind there's a market, baning abantu are doing the same thing. Yeah, well, what is it that you like and don't like? Why are you really doing this? Yeah, well, can you stand this? The comments, shady comments, etc., etc. And also, most important thing is, are you mentally ready for? Because storms are coming.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you, were you mentally prepared or you learned as you were going?
I learned as I was going. Yeah, well, I thought I know get ready. When the storm hit, I was like, oh, Mara, let me just take a nap and just think over it. But it wasn't like a clean slate, which I've made a decision, I'm happy with it, I've always been happy with it. Yeah, well, you do have days where you're like, eish, God dies. Gavin Jengi advocate. Yeah. So, but yeah, and make peace with it also. Like, it's one of the things that you need to make peace for the rest of your life.
Sure.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the entertainment industry, you're in people's faces like that. No more a few years down the line, it's retirement. So because I've seen some models, they retire from OnlyFans, then they come back, they post bikini pictures by the beach. Then you find comments like, so you want to come back? We miss you. Like, hey, bo, read the room.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the things that Jesus will say in a tattoo. They'll always be there. So if you are ready, you are ready. If you're not.
You know, I appreciate this part, the transparency in this, because it's really saying to me, this thing is a one-way ticket. So in as much as circumstances got you to do the work that you're doing now and you are enjoying it and you are happy and you are, succeeding in the work that you're doing, but the next person who wants to join, especially the ones who are coming behind us, they need to understand that it's a one-way ticket, meaning that even if you say kusasa, it's possible, mama, it's possible. Kusasa ne wena ungabe umamfundisi uyayazi leyo nto leyo.
Hey.
So kusasa, so sasa, if you become a mamfundisi, that thing is like a tattoo. Uzoba umamfundisi on a tattoo. Uzoba umamfundisi who will have to a certain degree deal with the stigma of the type of work that you've been doing. Ne? I appreciate that for the viewers at home to say, okay, whether you want to do it or not, when you decide, then you should know what is at stake.
Exactly.
But on the brighter side, though, I want you to tell us about your future projects because, listen, girl, sizwa ngawe, girl.
No, I want to travel, not for enjoyment, but to meet other creators over there, just so I can expand the brand. Yabo. I wanna do more skits with skit makers. Awaziwayo nanani, because everyone loves a laugh, a good laugh. So yeah, I'm into that as well. Just traveling and meeting more creators who are keen to work. So and making more money. Yes.
Yes.
It's hello.
Hello, Mentin 10 years ago.
Mentin. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be. So I want to leave whenever I leave a mark.
Yeah.
Izinja zegame yabo zazikhona.
Yeah.
Set a standard some type of way. Good, okay. Nalabo balandelayo who they can do this. Yeah. Also just to make me happy, and now I'm big move and be like, it was not that bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
kind of worth it.
Worth it in some type of way, because it's too late to give up now.
Ne, it's too late to give up. It's too late to turn back.
Hey,
yeah.
Cool.
So uthini umjolo mama, because unomoya phansi upholile umjolo
ngirelaxing.
Ne.
Yeah, angisajoli, ngisamile emjolweni.
Why?
You sound so disappointed.
I'm disappointed because unomoya phansi mina bengithi nje ama DMs nje ubusy.
I know. I felt like I just got out of a relationship. I feel like umjolo mina personally bungibambezela. So the moment I had those stuff happening in my ngabusu baby boy ngathi baby lalela mina ngifuna ukuspana and ngifuna ukuspana kakhulu. Yes, it's not like bengilimithile nani but I just felt like there's so much more to Xoli Mfeka yabo. I wanted to focus on myself and what I'm doing.
Yeah, because remember, one of the reasons why we as women, especially if maybe we are doing the work that does not align with the guy that we're with, because the guy is the masculine one.
Yes.
If they're not doing something which is in line with what you're doing, they usually drag you down. That's why when people do the work that is in line with each other, they flourish. Like, hello, Ndibuti Pastor Bay. Hello, the Fergusons of the YouTube streets. You understand?
Yeah,
so, but then if you are busy doing your content and you are with some guy 9 to 5 or I don't know, 9 to 5 boring.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you want to go to skits and this person wants you to go for a coffee, what? It's gonna drag you.
That clash and shit. It's like ngisayosebenza. Sometimes it's like sebenza. Now you need to be specific. Indlela obuzwa ngayo, it's like ngikutshelile nje izolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, mina guys, I shoot.
Hi, Mama, can I ask you one question? Ama insecurities emjolweni bakhona abafana abathi nje yes, I understand your work.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Ever since I came out as a Xoli Mfeka who's doing adult
content.
That's why I say me first. Umfane move. Because I've realized ayikho into abangeke baze bayimele. It's just when uyacabanga ukuthi abafana they want this, they want a woman like this. Kanti nje if you just be yourself, do yourself, be whatever yourself. Guys will come and say
Hey, Mama, you know what I'm loving about this conversation? When you are speaking, I'm hearing my things.
Yeah.
And the things I'm hearing right now is that do not be out of place to accommodate a guy who is not for you. Because the one who is for you will love you in everything that you're doing. That's why you are able to hold a relationship down, even though your job involves you doing things that are also done by lovers, right?
Yes.
So, Tinage, on the other hand, because if you had to put Abafana first and say, I must mold myself according to the direction of what the boy wants, then that means you probably would have been out of the job even by now.
Now we're not having this. Yeah.
Because ngabe bathe hlala emakhaya, hlala phansi, housewife or something.
Boring. So I've always just been in relationships. I'm into this. I like doing this, and then umuntu uyeza to help me accommodate myself. It's not like I'm accommodating them.
Yeah.
Because uyangazi ukuthi ngenzani. Yabo. So I've never met a man so disrespectful to a point where I don't think so. I think I don't go to those spaces. Like if I feel like ngiyabaleka boy, I'm like,
protect your peace.
Yeah, this is not for me. So I think ngiyasiza nje nakhona ukuba popular as someone who's this person that I am, who does this, because it's just like, oh, Xoli, who does on OnlyFans, and check a page about usuyazi muza kumina ukuthi what they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that I love about what you're sharing now is that Mina, when I was growing up, because remember I said that I was a black sheep, ne?
Yes.
So they expected the worst out of me. Like they were shocked. How 16 now mitanga wena? How 18? How really you are going to varsity? You are going to all the way Devon. You are running away from all these other places. How? You are graduating for real. When I graduated, ne, they came with a car. They were this full when they came there because they could not believe this one problem child is graduating. So what that did for me is that I lived, I enjoyed my life.
Oh, yeah.
So I think the way that I lived then is the way that you're living now. What I enjoyed about my life then was the fact that everybody's already expecting the worst of me.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks the worst of me.
Yes.
So even if I make mistakes, I don't have to worry about them because people are expecting them. But because I know what I want, I'm going to work towards getting what I want to get, right?
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. That's why even now in the social spaces, when people say whatever, you see maybe there are those TikTok videos where people would say, mention a content creator that you don't like. Usually number one is it's Dominique, it's me, and some others that people just hate for whatever reason. So when I see something like that, it doesn't really do anything to me anymore because listen, I have that thick skin from back then.
Yeah.
So I think that is a beautiful thing for you to say. You don't have to pretend to be something that you're not to get people.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm so grateful. Being the person that I am would have like advantages like that. Now I don't have to pretend. I don't have to try to please a man to that extent. Just like I'm bye.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think the one mistake that I made, did I even mention the sponsors today? I didn't, eh? My guest mesmerized me, guys. I didn't mention our sponsors and they're not happy. Ne? Everybody's mad.
No, chicken again forgot.
So before I even forget, before they kill me, I would like to send a big shout out to our sponsors, which is HydroQuench. From HydroQuench.
Book.
Oh, and then holy water. So a big shout out to HydroQuench for sponsoring us with the water, and also a big shout out to E2 Hair Studio for sponsoring with my hair. Guys, I look like a dream every episode. A big shout out to Crown Lioness for sponsoring my outfits. But this time around, they're only sponsoring this part, right? Yeah. And also, last but not least, last Send Studios. Thank you so much for sponsoring. You are sponsoring us, or we are sponsoring you? Who's sponsoring who? Yeah, so thank you so much to our sponsors, and also a big shout out to our guest. Thank you so much, Thanosami Nyabonga. Any parting words?
Thank you for having me. Thank you to the team.
Yeah.
Hello. Let's keep winning, guys.
And where should people who want to reach out to you get you?
Oh, on Instagram, it's... I keep losing my Instagram pages, but the one that I'm using now, it's Xolisile M_. On Twitter, to Xolisile M_. On YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube. It's Xoli Mfeka, just Xoli Mfeka. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, we'll go there and subscribe, guys, and we will be watching. Because I love the content that you do when you do skits. When you walked in here, I told you, Utsi, you were working with one lady, Utuli.
Oh, Tuli Dlamuga, yes.
She's...
Also, sorry, I'm also on TikTok as Xolisile Mfeka. Yes.
So I love the content that you do with the upcoming creators.
Yes.
Yeah, that gives us a different perspective. It's just unfortunate that people will not... detach
Yes,
and
ngiyabangihlukanisa.
yeah, and hlukanisa the two, ne? But at the end of the day, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all that matters.
I love it.
You love it, ne?
Yeah.
I love it for you, babe. With that being said, thank you so much for joining in, guys. I love you. I'll see you on the next upload. Mwah.